Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about the new GeoFlex platform. So here is the screen of what it looks like. We're going to use Pakistan as an example today. Right, so when you open the application, this is what you see. You might see some old data. The first thing I would suggest is to change the map and make it hybrid. So it's a combination of satellite and of the roads. So click here. You can see we have street, hybrid, and satellite, and so choose the second one called hybrid and click once. Okay, then you can close the map by clicking on the X, and that was the map window that's closed. So here's our hybrid map. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to select the time period that we're interested in to see the eLocus 3 data. So there's a long list here, and we want to go down and we want to select period. So one click, and again another long list with days of the week. Go to the bottom of that list and you'll see between dates. Select that, and now here you can choose what dates you want. For our demonstration, we will choose from the 12th of September until the 18th of September, and then click apply. So there's our data now visualized on our hybrid map. And you see at the top there's a number one active filter, and that active filter is the period from the 12 to the 18 of September. Okay, now if you want to see the data, click down below the data table icon down at the bottom. And it'll take a few minutes, especially if you have a slow internet connection, for that data to appear in a table. So here's the table of the data. And you see that there's some favorite sensors that are checked. Untick that favorite sensors, and this way you will see all the data in the table. And the table is very long. If you scroll from the left to the right at the bottom, you will see all of that data appearing. These are all the data fields in our database, and also in the eLocus 3. And if you use the scroll bars from top to bottom, you can see each row of data. And remember, one row of data is one location. Okay, now you can change what you see in that data table. So in the setup there's the different categories or groups of data. Each one has a name and its own color. You can click on the eye icon to hide the ones you don't want to see in the table. So maybe we're interested only to show report, hoppers, and adults, and we're going to hide everything else. Now maybe we want to reorder that data. So we're going to just simply click and drag the adults in front of the hoppers so that we'll see that data first. Okay, and then we click apply. And now notice your table. It has just those three groups of data: the report, the adults, and the hoppers. Now, you can click on a row in that table to see the location on the map where that data is. As you click on the row, it changes. Now, you may need to zoom in, so press the plus to zoom in and see that data. And notice when you click on the row in the table, that location is circled. Okay? And when it's green, it means there are no locusts, and when it's red, it means that locusts are present at that location. You can click on any data point on the map to see more details at that location. So you have the date, the time, and you have the data. Now you can change what data details to see as a list. So here you scroll up and down to see that data. Or as a display in tiles. Now you can also change what data that you want to see like this by clicking the plus button to show the data fields, clicking the minus button to hide the data fields. So here we're selecting a bit more data that we can see. And now you see that data is displayed. There's 9 different fields that are displayed there. Okay, we close that window by the X. Another thing you can do is in the table you can sort the data by clicking on a column name. So here we're going to sort the rep locus data so that the present is at the top of the table and all the locations that are absent are underneath that. So here we can quickly see those locations where locus are present. Now, in addition to the one query we made, we can add a second filter or second query. And in this case, we're going to choose Asset. And let's say we want to see data from only one eLocus3 team. So here we're going to choose Pack 07, click and apply. And now we see the data that is showing us both the time period from the 12th to the 18th of September and the asset Pack 07. So that is all the data just for that one eLocus3 unit in the field during that period. And again, the data is in the table. And you see now there's only 20 messages because there's 20 messages from that eLocus3 unit. Okay, we can remove that filter of the eLocus3 unit, and now we should see all of the data again. And you see it says there's only one filter applied. That's for the time period, 12 to 18 September, and there's 89 messages. So that's all the eLocus3 units. Now, if we zoom in a little bit, you can then see those units. Now notice sometimes a vehicle will have a number on it, in this case number 2. That means at that location of the map there's in fact 2 assets. There's Pack 07 and Pack 11. So 2 teams are at that location. To see both those teams, you zoom in further, adjust the map, and there's the 2 teams. Pack 07 down in the bottom and Pack 11 over there towards the top. If we zoom out, we see again those 2 indications. Okay, now here's points, and we can connect those points, those locations, with a line by changing the drawing style. Now, this is only to display the link between the points. Now we have in the top right corner the main menu, and here you can find more help. So if you click on down at the bottom, there's additional help that you can read about the new functions of GeoFlex. Close the window, and when you're ready to log out, you log out from the main window with one click.